Tirelessly, this group of people work daily to impact not one life, but all our lives. And we want to spotlight them today and celebrate them in a remarkable way. Max! Woo! Give it up, give it up, give it up! I mean, he's doing it again and again and again. Thank you so much, Reverend Tolu Sachs. Now another legend just joined our conversation, and it is my singular honor to welcome to the Weekend D Studios, Adayi Joseph Unogwu. He is the founder and country director of AgDEG, which means Agricultural Development for Economic Growth Initiative. We'll see his profile, go on a break, and then we meet him. So don't go away.
From the Atlantic across the savannah to the Sahara.
You know, Ene was just talking bananas in our food and nutrition segment, and guess what? One of our legends contributed immensely, and it gives us great pleasure. You saw his profile before the break to welcome yet another legend of many communities, and he wears so many caps. What a versatile legend. Welcome into Weekend Day.
Thank you so much.
And you had a very interesting contribution to that banana talk. We were saying bananas these days don't last more than 36 hours.
Yeah.
But you said we need to have the eye to find what we like on our taste to tell us.
Exactly. Basically, there are lots of things that happen around the fruit industry. Most of them get quickly ripened for the market by lots of sharp practices in the market. So people use them, the carbide. So they use it to ripen these bananas. And that's why you find out that there is a quick, the shelf life is very, very short. Beyond the shortness of the shelf life, it's also cancerous. So one of the ways you get to know if this banana is has been quickly ripened, you look at the evenness of the ripeness. And then you also look at the edge. Most times you see the traces, the white substance around the edge, especially at the peak. It tells you that this way carbide was used to ripen this banana. But beyond that, we still have a lot of natural banana in the market. We just need to identify them. Basically, that's it.
You need to identify them. Okay, so when somebody who is young is talking agriculture, is talking about a value chain, is talking about an expert, an agric enthusiast, I'm wondering, why agriculture? Why do you feel you should touch the society through agriculture? And what started you on this path? I like beginnings.
Okay, why agriculture? Wow, interesting question. First and foremost, Nigeria is going through serious food insecurity, right? Yeah. Did it touch everybody? Every single profession is touched.
Yes.
So first and foremost, the basis for human existence and sustenance is your food.
Yes, absolutely.
Our raw materials come from agriculture. But then let's go back. Why agriculture? For me, two things really played out here. First and foremost, as a very young star, my mom has this farm, and I'm always in the garden doing one or two things. And this emphasizes the importance as what our mothers and parents do can really shape on our tomorrow. I got very interested in all of these things around the farm. And then gradually, but I didn't know that I'll end up being a professional in agriculture. For me, it was just, okay, something exciting. Seeing plants grow and getting something out of them. You know, and then by the time I applied for my degree, I wanted to do engineering like Greg. And somehow, by divine providence, I got given soil science in the University of Agriculture, Makurdi, after having a very good score. And I got confused. What is the meaning of this? But then, again, like I said, divine providence, the hand of God was great. I was able to find my footing, to find out, look, I have all it takes to achieve the best in this field, and this aligns with my passion. So basically, I just ran with it. And I've also ventured into different fields. I've been in the oil company, I've been in the insurance, I've been in the banking. But guess what? My fulfillment is in agriculture.
Oh, wow.
And that is why today we are mentoring people on all fronts and making impact. It's no longer a job. It's a fulfillment of purpose. It's a fulfillment of a divine call, put it that way.
Wow.
And that helps me to just push beyond whatever obstacles, turning every obstacle to more like successes. Basically, that's it.
Well, like a blessing. Indeed, a man of versatility. Very inspiring there. And let me bring that divine calling to our two legends here. Earlier, we were querying Greg. Greg, you left a big drugs career to come to Nigeria. Are you feeling fulfilled? So let us take it from Mr. Joe. Let me start with you, Billy Kisu. Divine calling, does it resonate with you, with what you're doing today? Mass communicating in the waste to wealth sphere?
Yeah. I start from him is a divine calling because service to humanity is service to God. So I just need to give out to the society, not just to myself alone. So it's a divine calling indeed. Yes.
Greg, does it resonate?
I resonate with something he said about even if he wanted to do engineering and he's in soil science, he took that to the next level. And I believe that if you have great trust and belief in yourself, you can apply that to anything you want. Whether it's soil science, engineering, math, banking, whatever it may be, mass comm as well. As long as you have that deep belief, I believe that you can apply it to more. We have infinite potential.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me ask a question that might have to go round. We've talked about your successes, your making inroad into the future and all. But I'm sure there are some challenges. It's not all. So let's hear some of your challenges, Mr. Greg, and then Bill Kosu, and then of course.
I mean, just running a business in Nigeria, I think we all can understand how tough the environment has been. Just trying to be resilient, trying to stay focused on the task at hand, even though the future might not be as clear. But we still stay focused, we still stay motivated, and impacting our people. I think, getting in Innovate, we have almost 150 employees. And it's a lot of youth, it's a lot of young, able people, and we have to constantly keep them motivated, keep their drives up. So that's a bit of a challenge, but we're
much energy in there. You have to curtail that energy.
Yes.
Okay, what are your challenges?
Okay, we have lots of challenges, but some challenges. There are challenges there, but this is something that you are intentional about. So you just need to shy away from the challenges a bit and be focused on what you.
So you ignore your challenges, like challenges, please sit down, take a back seat. I'm going forward.
I'm going forward.
I'm going forward, girl. That's a challenge. Now that we're all talking challenges, maybe I'll say my own too. And
Wow, challenges. For me, basically, I've seen every single challenge as an opportunity to innovate.
Wow.
There's a popular saying that goes that the Stone Age never came to an end for lack of stones, but for innovation. And then you see that we can always see the cup or the bottle is half empty or half filled. It's all about perception. And so for me, I turn every single challenge that comes my way into an opportunity. So it's a raw material. And I'll tell you very quickly why AgDEG. I was working with USAID, and Trump came, they changed in US policy that shut down USAID.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people feel, oh, this is bad, this is... But we need to take our destinies in our hands. And that is what I looked at as one of the challenges, and I converted it into AgDEG, and today we are running. We are filling up that gap. So basically, are there challenges? Yes. When I was working with Barclays Bank some years back, and I felt the need to come back home to impact. When I came back home, did I run into challenge? I invested massively and I lost everything.
No.
Like you said, yes, I lost everything. And that period was a huge challenge for me. But we have to stay focused on what the dream, the goal was.
Absolutely.
It took like about 2 years plus, and then I began to pick my rhythm again. And today, we are where we are. So every single challenge is an opportunity. There is none that is negative. It depends on your perception. You just look at them, pray through them, stay focused, and look into this challenge. What is that opportunity? And I give you just one last one. I think about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we had the issue of we're already facing food insecurity. And a lot of people are saying, open the borders, do this, do that. And some of us simply went back to the farms and told the farmers, hit the field. Hit the field. There's opportunity to make more money. There's opportunity to solve the national crisis. A lot of people didn't. I did. I took charge. I expanded my farm. I started processing my rice. And by the time the food crisis came and prices had shot up, people were crying, but some of us were just smiling. Not because we made all the money in the world, but because we were able to solve some problem for the society and also able to take care of some bills. So basically, every single challenge is a raw material for better things to happen.
Wow.
Wow. Tell my friend I was going to say my challenges, but I will say them. They are not my raw materials.
They are raw materials.
Yes. I'm not even, I don't have challenges.
You know that...
I have plenty raw materials. Plenty raw materials.
you know, you are talking about challenge, and we are able to laugh.
Yes.
It's because of the way you have presented what you went through. You glossed over the challenging part in less than 1 minute, and you expatiated with the growth. Even through that surgeon, I can see your joy, your energy, your sense of fulfillment is contagious. So, in fact, I'm raw. You are the material. Let's give it up. You know, sometimes, we assume that to be called a legend, your bank account has like 500 zeros. We're learning different today. Sometimes by the words you speak, you leave indelible prints that people will never forget. I've taken one here, one here, one here. There's yet more coming. Wow. Wow. Your messages are coming in, and in just a bit patience, we take them.
I agree with that last respondent. Let's shun all forms of illegality. I mean, in studio here, are people telling you their real-life situations and stories? There's so many legal things we can do. Well, your messages are coming in, and let me start with this. Somebody says, I really enjoyed this show. This Mr. Joe is really talking sense.
Wow.
I have learned a lot from him, and I would love to work under him. So, Mr. Joe, note that. Good morning, my beautiful duo host of Weekend Deal, and thank you so much for encouragement and your impactful program. Please try to avail us the contact of all your guests. Of course we will. After the show, we'll get right back to you if our guests permit.
Patience, that'll be your raw material.
I won't say anything. I would say a whole lot is going on here, since they told us that our challenges should become raw materials. So I told them my own raw materials. And Thelma is not taking my raw materials serious. I have plenty raw materials, not challenges. Okay.
You know, I was saying something before Patience started reading. I was like, you know, when we all have challenges, it's not everyone that gives up. We pursue them. But it doesn't give us that result you're talking about. Is it that we don't stand on the challenge too long enough? Is it that we don't have tenacity or the focus? Or you guys truly are a gift? I was saying, I say people are sent from above. It's not, because this legend, should everybody wear the title? It's not commonplace now. That's why they say you're unsung heroes. Think not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. How many of us, Mr. Joe, can be that selfless? Let me start from you.
They say, a popular saying by the Chinese, that when a man wakes up, that is his own morning. So it's all about realization. Once we can think through things and say, look, what lies behind this thing for us, then it gives you the extra energy to stay focused. And I give you just a quick example. In 2022, I had taken some of our MSMEs to the bank to source loans for agriculture. As usual, commercial lending are more like the marketplace thing. Wow. And so they ask the farmers for so many things they are unable to bring. But I've told these people, don't worry, things are changing, believe in Nigeria and all of that. At the end of the day, by the end of July, they simply say they can't give these facilities to these farmers. What do they have to do? I feel we can't fail them. And so I quickly rallied around some of my MSMEs and we got credit from among ourselves and gave to 500 smallholder farmers. At no collateral, nothing. 32 million, 500 farmers at the end of July. By January 7th, not a single kobo was outside. It was fully paid.
Wow.
So basically it's just believing in what you do, staying focused. Of course, you also pray through it.
Yeah.
And stay focused. And then you also remember that your life is not just, you're not just living your life for yourself. You are living your life with the burden of so many other people around you. And we are all here to make impact. Yeah. So, yes, that became a model that today we've celebrated. And that earned me the Winrock Value Hero Award for Innovation in 2022. Woo! So, basically, it's all about just staying focused and putting in the whole, just putting your effort. If it fails, at least you give your best. Yeah. But if you give your best, something will definitely come out of it.
Indeed. Well done, that's amazing. We continue to be inspired in the studio, even as you are inspired, we hope. Now, Thomas said something, don't always think about what you can get from the society, but what you can also give back to the society. Wow. Okay. I am excited. And when I'm excited like this, it's because one young... Now, if you're a lover and a fan of Weekend Deals, Sule is one of our pioneer presenters. You know, Sule Babajia Usman, but I call him USB for short.
USB.
Yes, USB. I mean, these are the days of abbreviations. PO.
Sule, seeing you brings back the most amazing memories.
Yes.
And you are warmly welcome. But even though you were not gone, no, you were very close. We've been seeing you over time. It's great to see you here again.
Thank you, Godwin and Ahina, for that sports beat. Quite an engaging interaction there. And of course, my name is Suleiman Babajia Usman. It's a pleasure to be with you today. And while the sports segment was on, the Thelma and Patience have been asking me about my raw material, of course. Don't worry, I'll tell you about my raw material after the show. But I tell you one thing, as soon as we're leaving the studio, I'm holding Mr. Joseph. We're working out together.
We are holding him, we're holding you.
We're all good together. All right, let's quickly take the papers. Now, we have this screen headline, which says Buhari's political legacy. Who takes over? Details of that on page 4. And I ask you, who takes over? Really, it's a huge, huge, huge tax. Mr. Joseph.
Thanks, USB. It's who takes over? Very interesting. Every single Nigerian should take over. And in our fields, whatever we do, just think more of the people. What can I impact? And of recent, very quickly, just of recent, finances are a bit difficult in the country. But with the launch of AgDEG, we've been able to pull about 54 million naira as credit to smallholder farmers without asking for birth certificates and all of that at zero deposit. And these farmers tell me by the time they are harvesting, about 190 of them, by the end of the harvest season, what do you think they'll see us like?
Like Buhari.
They just see you as that person who has brought so much to them. So who takes over? Every single Nigerian should take over.
Amazing.
Interesting submission there. Now, crossing over to the next paper, we have a leadership weekend, and ECA raises concern as forex volatility, high interest rates threaten MSMEs. Details of that on page 18. Widowed at 32, I thought. Sued, farmed to raise 6 children. Kano teacher, and talking about the farming opportunities we have in Nigeria. The truth of the fact is that we have huge land in Nigeria. We are blessed with land, but what are we doing with it? That's a big, question that we must answer. And just like you say, we all have a responsibility.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people are going into farm. To tell you the truth, I actually started farming this year.
Excellent.
Which is very, I'm proud of myself. Really. And I'm planning to global
Okay, let me quickly read this message, please. I think it's amazing, even though the person didn't tell us his name, where he's reaching out. Say, Weekend Deal is vastly underrated, well produced, great presenters, and lively guests. Put your hands together for yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We are on the last lap, so let's get to know. We're already sharing that you are thinking more of country than self. So wrap up, summarize all we have done today in less than 1 minute. You,
yes. Your last words, basically.
Pretty much, just to say this, we have been focused over the last 30+ years on human capital development, which was a staple in my father's legacy. And the staple has led him to train over 20,000 teachers. It's led him to train over 1,000 lecturers and professionals. It's led him to build a private university in Abia State, where we've graduated close to 1,000 individuals in the last 15 years. So it's Nigeria's youthful population is greatly needs our help.
Well done, well done. So, because
okay, so basically you've been on the humanity side and all of that. So to all our viewers out there, you need to be the change you want to see in the society. You don't just need to wait for the government to be the change. The change begins with you. You can take up that bold step and be the change. Thank you.
all right, Joe.
And finally, food. Everybody needs food.
Yes.
You can turn the little garden in your house where you have your flowers. You can turn them to a little garden. Produce your tomatoes, produce what you can do. And to everybody out there, just to say that we need to have a reawakening for agri-extension. We need to get the youth involved. We need to make farming more lucrative. Not just lucrative, but more attractive to everybody. And then this will help us to come out of the current food situation that we find ourselves. So again, to all Nigerians, all the best as we battle the food insecurity.
But can you just say a word to those people who put carbide or they do something to accelerate the ripening process, and by association, they are harming our health?
Basically, this is like, it's like a knife in the heart. To see that food that should give life is being turned to a weapon of destruction. We're causing cancer to people. We're causing a lot of failures, organ failures in people's body when they eat what we give to them that they buy with their money. Please, there are so many ways to make money, and we are open to guide you on how to improve on your production.
Well done. Today we are just telling you that greatness doesn't have to be headlines. It comes from the heart. You can be great at that corner. God bless you all. Take it away, sir.
Tomorrow is all about the fashion revolution in Nigeria. We'll see you there. God bless you.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
Go. Then we investigate. Whether it's a 14 years something.
You can take off.